Okay, we're on Latina Christiana 2 review lesson C. So if there ever was a week to have a snow week that we're at home, a review lesson is perfect, and both our Latin classes ended up on review lessons. So, whew, thankfully. So here we go. We have a whole bunch of vocabulary. First conjugation verbs, second conjugation verbs, third conjugation verbs. The irregular verb, sum ss, sumus esti sunt, and erama raserat, eramus erati serant, and ero eris erit, erimus eritis erant. And then you have third conjugation, that weak e. Rego, reges, regit, regimus, regitis, regant, and regebam, regebas, regebat, regebamus, regebatis, regebant, with the weak e, and then our Latin sayings. So we're going to go right over onto drill A. Drill A, we're going to be parsing. We're going to look at the tense of the word, the number of the word, the person of the word, and the meaning of the word. And when we get down to 12, then I'll reload the paper. And then you have reading number 3 this week, which is fun because you're going to be reading a story. So I want you can work with me through 12. And then from 12 through 18, I want you to do it on your own. And then we'll come back into the video, 13 through 18. We'll come back into the video, correct 13 through 18. And then I want you to pause the video and go off and work on reading number 3. When you finish reading number 3, you can come back and we can translate it together and see how you did. So you are on your own this week, and I think you want to take advantage of the video and then do as much as you can trying on your own before you work with me, so that you'll have the most brain workout, the best brain workout. So let's take a look. Arabimos. So these are our tense markers. If we see a bi or if we see a ba, those are going to give us a hint that our tense has changed. If we don't have a bit or a ba, we're going to just stay in present tense. A bit is a will, so this is a future tense. Now I think it has, it does. It has present, future, and imperfect as our choices for tense. And what they want you to do is just put an X under future. That looks terrible. Oops. Finally, my audios have come through. There we go. Oh no. I've been having a little trouble with my internet. No internet all yesterday, and a little trouble with it this morning and this afternoon, trying to get schoolwork up. So, okay. Arabimus. Bi, future tense. Number. Mus is, our choices are singular or plural. So you're going to put an X under plural. Our person is first person, and it is the we, future, will, arroarare, we will plow. I can tell already that this is going to be sort of a mess looking on the internet. Much easier in the book. Let's see. I don't think I can even work my eraser today. Goodness, snow day. Snow fun. All right. Well, gee, there we go. Now it looks a little bit better. Computer's just a little slow on the take today. Back to green. All right, so we have marked it with an S. Future, plural, first person. Strabit. We've got that bi tense marker. Again, it's the future, the will. Number, number, singular or plural. OST, we're on the singular side. And person, OST, third person. He, she, or it. There we go, fit it in, come on, it. Will, stare, stadi statum, will stand. All right, natas. There we go. Tense. There's no bi or a ba, so it's a present tense word. It ends in an S, OS, so it's on the singular side. Person, OS, is the second person down. That's you. Natas, you swim. nato, natare. Wale bunt. Oh, look at this. It's got a b. Bo bis bit bimus bitis bunt. It is in the future tense. And it is an unt. OST mustus unt. It's on the plural side. And that's a third person plural. So they, future, will, waleo, walere, they will be well. There we go. All right. Redet ends in a T. I don't see any tense markers, no bis or ba, so it's present tense. OST, it's on the singular side. OST, it's the third person. And it is, oh, I see. We're supposed to be marking under person. Well, excuse me, you'll have to translate on your own. Third person. He, she, or it, tense, is present tense. He, she, or it laughs. Or you could say is laughing or does laugh. Okay, now we're on auge bam. We know this bam bas bat, bamus batis bant. This is the imperfect. Bam is the was. And number, singular or plural, bam is singular. And person is first person. I was bam bas bat. I was increasing. Auge o ageri. Increasing. I was increasing my sleep this morning by sleeping in because I was decreasing my sleep last night, waiting to find out what the crazy weather was going to do. Eritis. Now, eritis is a little bit weird. And this is not erro errare. We aren't wandering. That would be erratus. That's not working. It's not erramarasarat. Erramus erratus errant. It's erro eris erit erimus eritis errant. This is an irregular being verb. And it is of the future tense. And it is erro eris erit erimus eritis on the plural side. And eritis is second person. You all, ooh, that looks weird. It's like a W. You all will be. That's an irregular verb. I think that is the hardest word on this entire list. Every year we hit it, it becomes a little bit of a, what is that? People have to look closely at that. And I don't have you in class today, so you have to listen closely on the video. Kurebat. All right. This is bambaspat. This is in the imperfect tense. It is singular in number, and it's third person. He or she or it was running. We get couriers that run things around, delivering them. Trade bas. There we have our ba, tense sign imperfect for the was. And bam bas, it's on the singular side. Bam bas, it's second person. And it is you were handing over. Where'd my little ego? Handing over. All right, and there's other translations for trado, but handing over works perfectly. Kadebant, ba, tense sign for the imperfect, und for the plural, third person, and kadebant, they were falling. There we go. Falling very, very slowly. Wiwis. Wiwis. No tense signs. It's the present tense. Number. OS. OS. Second person. Singular is the number. And you live is wiwis. All right. When kunt. No tense signs. It's in the present tense. OST mustes und. It's in the plural. And it is a third person. They conquer. All right, now I would like you to stop at this point, turn off the video for a little bit, and then I'm going to bring up 13 through 18, and I want you to have finished them before you correct them on the video. All right, we have 6 more to correct, and hopefully you have completed them. Dike bas, there is the tense marker for the imperfect. OS, S is on the singular side. OS, second person. And that means you were saying. Dicere. All right, petimus. Mus, we don't have any tense sign, so it is the present tense. And mus is on the plural side. Mus is first person. We seek, or we beg, or we ask. Edebamus, there's the ba. Ba goes with was, it's the imperfect. And is on the plural side. And it is a mus, it's a first person. It is again, we were, edo, we were eating. There we go. The bow. Bow. Now, bow bisbit. This is the future. Click it in there. And it is singular because it's bow. It's first person. And it is I will. Do dare, I will give. And serwa bitis. There is a tense sign bit for will. It is the future. Tis. OST mus tis on the plural side. And second person plural. You all will, servo, servare, you all will guard. Okay, scribe batis, it's got the ba for the was, that puts it in imperfect. Tis, OST mus tis, it is the plural side, second person. You all were, scribo, scribere, you were writing. Perfect. You're going to pause the video here and maybe you pick it up tomorrow. You don't want to do too much in one day. It's totally fine. If this was super easy, you can move right into your reading number 3. If it took a lot of thinking, then go do something else before you get back to reading number 3 because it is a brain workout. But this is Lucia et Marcus. So we're going to come back to our story. All right, so we're going to translate reading number 3, which is Lucia et Marcus, or Lucy and Mark. So let's go up here. Lucia et Marcus in Italia habitabant. Lucy and Mark were living in Italy. Lucia et Marcus in villa in Neapole habitabant. Let me see. Lucy and Mark were living in a farmhouse in Naples, Neapole. They were living in a farmhouse in Naples. Marcus et Lucia soror et frater errant. Mark and Lucy were sister and brother. Marcus clamabat et pugnabat. Mark was shouting and fighting. And Lucia orabat et canebat. Lucy was singing. Lucy was praying and singing. Orabat was praying and singing. Lucia et Marco curebat. Oh, is that et, Marco? Did I put that down right? Lucia. Ah, yes, it's not et. Lucia a Marco curebat. So this is supposed to be a. Lucy was running away from Marco. Lucy was running from Mark. Lucy was running toward the Willam. And if you remember what Willam is, it is the farmhouse. So Lucy was running toward the farmhouse. Mater et pater in colina cum amicis edebant et bibebant. Mother and father were eating and were drinking in colina, in the kitchen, cum amicis, with friends. Lucia per culinam ad agros curebat. Lucy was running through the kitchen toward the fields. Let me make sure we got that. I have to look at my computer on the books. I don't want to lose my place. Okay, so Lucy was running through the kitchen toward the fields. Servi in agris arabant. So what do we have? The slaves in the fields were plowing. Pastores lupos cavebant. Shepherds were guarding against wolves. Lucia trans agros ad casam curebat. Lucy was running across the fields toward a cottage. Magister in casa pueros et puellos docebat. The teacher was teaching, boys and girls in the house or in the cottage. Discipuli in tabellis scribebant. The students were writing on tablets, in tabellis. Lucia circum casam curebat ad vicum. So Lucy curebat was running around the cottage toward the village. Populi in vico ridebant et. So the people in the village were laughing, and what were they doing? Let me change. Okay, so I had to load up a new whiteboard. So we had just left off where people in the village were laughing and crying and weeping, quod, because poetae, poets, narrabant, were telling fabulas, stories. They were laughing and weeping because poets were telling stories. Lucia in cella in taberna sedebant. Lucia was sitting in cella, on a chair, in taberna, in the shop. Lucia erat sola et laeta. Lucy was alone and happy. Marcus Luciam videt. Mark sees Lucy. Marcus eam salutat et sedet. Mark greets her, this is her, salutat, salutations, greets her and sits. Misera Lucia. Poor Lucy. That's how it ends. All right. So all of your words, you want to listen to your chants and make sure you're ready for this large group of verbs that we have, conjugations and Latin sayings. Everything on your grammar forms page is fair game for your quiz. Have a good week. Work hard. I hope that that story came easy for you. I hope it's kind of fun because it becomes really fun when you can start reading Latin without having to do a lot of machinations trying to figure it out, but reading it like it is a second language or a third or a fourth. All right. Goodbye.